Hello everyone, my name is Colin, and today, hello everyone, my name is Colin, and I want to just introduce myself because this is my first video. I am a tarot card connoisseur, I'm just kidding. I do tarot cards, and I'm pretty much the only one in my family that does it. My mom introduced this to me back when I was 23, so that was about 4 years ago. I say about 4 because I just turned 28 2 days ago. Happy birthday to me. Yeah. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing just the month of June. And the theme is going to be about social interactions, whether it's social interactions with your family, with your friends, with relative, associates, things like that. And I just hope that anyone watching this video today finds it informative, finds it insightful. This may or may not apply to your life. Again, we are just weaving your destiny, but it may not be your destiny. So let's get started. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. First we have Sovereign of Coins. Sovereign of Coins is really, really good because it talks a lot about abundance. I really shouldn't. I have my book guide. You know, I don't ever really read into it. I kind of just skim it. But this is a really good card because it's about financial security. Who here is all about financial security? This card may be for you. If you are someone who may be insecure at the moment about money, you may be insecure about abundance. If you're currently going through something in which there is a scarcity in your life, this card is for you. The Sovereign of Coins, again, because it's all about financial security and it's also about self-care. You know, I like to think that self-care and abundance kind of go hand to hand, you know, because when you wake up every day and you do your ADLs, which is your activities of daily living, that is abundance. Okay, because you're in that moment of growth, you're in that moment of awareness, of paying attention. And when you're paying attention to yourself, you're not just paying attention to yourself, you're paying attention to the world around you. And when you're paying attention to the world around you, you start discovering that there are things, there are skills that you could be utilizing right now that could get you out of that scarcity. Now, it doesn't have to be just working a 9-to-5 job. You might be someone that is very easy to talk to. You might be someone that is knowledgeable in certain things. And that's really what's coming to my mind right now for whoever's watching this video. I'm definitely seeing, I'm not seeing like, oh, this person's a motivational speaker or a voice actor, but I'm definitely seeing that the person watching this video is someone who, again, is easy to talk to. When people talk to them, they feel very open, they feel very free, they feel like they can say anything to this person without judgment. And I feel like that might be that person watching this video. So definitely Sovereign of Coins, financial security and nurturing. And I like to just take a sentence out of the book. I don't like to read the entire book again because it's more of a summary. And I just want to say, when the Sovereign of Coins finds you, it indicates a desire for stability and wealth so that you can be generous to others. And again, that's why I was saying it goes back to being easy to talk to, you know? People come to you for advice, they come for you for suggestions, for tips, and you usually give them pretty good answers. But when Sovereign Coins finds you, it means that you yourself desire the same thing. You want to have friends that are easy to talk to. You want to have family members that are going to give you suggestions or advice. And I just want to say, because of this card, I think it encourages you to be that person. Be that person to yourself, for yourself. And you will find that financial security, it might be right around the corner. All right. The next card we're going to pull is the Sovereign of Swords. We have we have the Sovereign of Coins, we have the Sovereign of Swords, but the Sovereign of Swords is reversed. And again, usually when you have a reverse card, that normally indicates a pretty harsh. People who, if this Sovereign of Swords reverse finds you, you are kind of hard-headed. You're a little defiant towards other people's emotions. you're the type of person that says suck it up, or it's gonna be okay, like you're kind of cold towards people. And I would say, if anything, it's kind of the opposite of the Sovereign of Coins. This would be more of your shadow side for this month. And I just encourage you again to lean towards more. I kind of just suggest you to just lean more towards that energy of the Sovereign of Coins, because people with the Sovereign of Swords, they're very much in their shadow. They're very much shut down, and they're very much judgmental. So if this card is finding you, again, the Sovereign of Swords, this card finds you, or if you feel like you resonate with this card, it may be time to start being more open to experiences, start being more open to people. Kind of figure out why. Like, ask yourself why. Like, why do I feel irritated when people complain, or when people are too emotional? Like, why do I myself feel irritated, or why do we feel that way? I know I felt that way sometimes. There has been days where people are complaining, and I don't want to hear it, and I want to say the same thing. I want to say suck it up. But there's another part of me that says, well, how can I empathize with this person? Have I gone through what they're going through? And what have been some things that I've done to help alleviate that pain or that stress that they are expressing to me? So when the Sovereign of Swords finds you to reverse, what we're really looking for is, try to reconnect with your own feelings. Again, just like what I was saying, like what are some things that you have done, and what's some advice that you can give to this person before you say, just suck it up? You get what I'm saying? Thank you so much. I really hope whoever finds that Sovereign of Swords, I'm going to check you guys out with it one more time. Sovereign of Swords. Whoever finds this card, if you resonate with this card, again, just try to reconnect with your own feelings, because there may be a disconnect. Okay, we have our next card, which is the Ace of Wands. It is reversed. Again, I'm going to show you guys the card. Ace of Wands reversed. And it's got that cool iridescent color that I really, really enjoy. Iridescent, you know what I'm saying. But this is the Ace of Wands. We are pulling some cards today. Ace of Wands, Wands in itself is all about magic. It's all about the magic of the universe. You get what I'm saying? The magic of the universe. So what the Ace of Wands represents is, you may be in a position in life at the moment where you have this bright idea or this big project, and it's something you really want to do, but you've just gotten kind of frustrated with it. You've, kind of felt like maybe it's not the right time. And I kind of encourage you to listen to that. I encourage you to listen to your inner dialogue if it's saying, hey, maybe now is not the time. Because that's essentially what the Ace of Wands represents is, a watch pot doesn't boil. You get what I'm saying? And what that meaning is like, when we're obsessed, when we don't have the space, and we're kind of standing in our own way. You get what I mean? Like, when you're too obsessive over something, you're too detailed about it. Like, not everything has to be perfect. You get what I'm saying? So don't stand in your way if you do want to continue doing this, because in no way is this card saying take a break. It's just saying, look, maybe kind of back up from it a little bit, get the big picture of it, but don't be so hard on yourself. If you resonate with this Ace of Wands, I feel like this card is for you. Stop being hard on yourself just because you didn't make the deadline or you didn't make that goal. Relax. Everything is like, things may not be perfect now, but everything is in perfect timing. Eventually, whatever big project, whatever big goal that you're trying to do, these things will happen. But if you're stressing too much on the little small details, I don't think you'll, at least personally me, I don't think you'll be able to be happy about it. It'll feel like it's too much work. And let me go ahead and read a sentence from this. Progress is not linear. While water may still come to boil, whether you are staring at it or not, one creates anxiety and the other action creates freedom. When you step away and trust that the water will boil, no matter what you do, the faster seems to happen. So that's the other thing. Just trust the process. Just trust it. Trust in yourself and trust in the process. These things, these things can come to pass. Again, that's the Ace of Wands, just so you're seeing it. Ace of Wands. Like I said, that nice, beautiful iridescent color. I love these cards so much. Again, just trust the process. Stop standing in your own way. It doesn't matter. You might be a writer. You might be a music artist. You know, you may be someone who's in the creative field. I feel like that's the energy I'm picking up right now. Whoever's watching this video, you know, you're into something where you do have to pay attention to detail, but you may be paying a little bit too much to detail. So again, we have the Sovereign of Coins. So this, whoever resonated with Sovereign of Coins, you know, financial security, being in a nurturing spirit. And then we have someone who's the Sovereign of Swords. Again, the Sovereign of Swords represents coldness, you know, being more of like in your shadow, like not being really judgmental, you know what I'm saying? Not giving people a chance. You know, you got to empathize. You got to empathize. And again, the Ace of Wands, you know, that just represents you're being too hard on yourself, and you need to trust the process. Trust yourself and trust the process. Again, when you don't watch water boil, it seems to just boil instantaneously. But what if you're sitting there, and the water hasn't boiled, it's, you know, again, it creates that anxiety. So again, don't watch the water boil. Step back and let things happen the way they're supposed to happen. Again, my name is Colin, and thank you for watching Weave Your Destiny. We will be back tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It really means a lot and helps others who love magical and spiritual content find their way here too. Until next time, trust the cards and keep weaving your destiny.